The All-Star game approaching, Brent. There are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players. Maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Here's the starting group for Kansas City. We've got Thompson. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Giannis. Good on the triple. Thompson's got the first 3 points tonight for Kansas City.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. No good from outside. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Free throw good. Giannis. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. He feeds it to Kispert. Paul for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Corey Kispert.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Paul finds Giannis. Out to Thompson. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Kispert with it. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He could still get in the mid-range and do damage.
And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here.
Fans, here comes your own city crew. Show them some love once again.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here is Paul. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Giannis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And no good. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Now here's Paul. The pass to Beauchamp. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Portis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul passes to Beauchamp. Shoots over Kuzma. And Kansas City misses again.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Williams can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism, what a talent.
Now here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Paul. Giddey, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Paul outside. On the wing, Thompson shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis on the follow.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Kansas City making a change here. Adams check. In. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. And there's the feed to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Kansas City. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Out to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Paul. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Pokusevski. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots. Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Paul looking around. Thompson outside. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Beauchamp passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Beauchamp. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Kicks it out to Paul from past the arc. Offensive rebound. That shot, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dort misses. Kansas City leading by 13. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
And so Kansas City now. The Thunder making the shot. Shot clock at 6. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Pass to Pokusevski. Here's quickly. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Puts it up from 12. And it's quickly missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Passes it to Kispert. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. Outside, Jones. And it's Bryant in the corner. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now, here's quickly. No points in the game yet for him. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And that one, good. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And Kansas City leads by 19.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Joe. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones with it. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Bryant with a screen for Jones. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's quickly, and Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Kansas City. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Pass to Kispert. Inside. And they're moving it up. Up the floor. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Adams outside. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
You might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams dishes to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. Passes to Kuzma. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads. Rebounded by Kansas City. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Kansas City will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Steven Adams. Giannis comes in for Bryant. Thompson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Chris Paul subbed in for Tyus Jones. Giddey kicks to Kuzma. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Here's Portis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Here's Williams. A shot that time, not on target. And Kansas City will go the other way with it.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
No luck that time either. Thunder trailing by 14. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
It's the second from the line. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Williams. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
That one misses.
Taking 3 shots.
He finally knocks one down.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Paul. There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 16. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Nice shot by Portis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Thompson outside. Lets it go with a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Baseline try. Again, Oklahoma City.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson dishes to Paul. Right side out of Kumbo. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. And it's Thompson again missing. Under trailing by 18. Here's Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. For Kansas City, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And it's blocked. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in, and quickly in for Josh Giddey. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thompson against Gilgeous Alexander. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. Kansas City leading by 15. And the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Sometimes you don't get this kind of aggressive Klay Thompson on the offensive end, but the teammates love to see it.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Beauchamp. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Portis, the bounce pass. Thompson for the triple. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Second shot opportunity. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Beauchamp gets it to go.
3 points.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Joe. Now quickly. Over Paul. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul dishes to Giannis. Not going to go that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kuzma, left side. Holmgren sets the screen for Quickley. Driving the lane, and Adams sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch? Now those big guys are everywhere.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a fiery first half for Klay Thompson.
Talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard him out there. That provides spacing.
And we've got the playoff picture. And that concludes.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Steven Adams is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kispert. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Over Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
Now Jones, 5 points in the game. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kispert in the corner. Shoots over Kuzma. And they get it back. Caldwell-Pope finds Adams. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
For Kansas City, they have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Looking at who's out there now for Kansas City. Giannis, he's checked in for Bryant. Thompson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Paul in for Jones. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Thompson for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Thunder with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Paul passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ball against Giddey. Here's the pass to Pokusevski. Offline with his three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Takes a step back. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Beauchamp. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 6th assist on the night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
To the paint, here's Kuzma. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And Kuzma not getting bothered, so skilled at capitalizing, even when guarded tight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
It's Williams, high post. Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The Thunder with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Beauchamp. It's stolen by Dort. Here we go, one-on-one. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Williams. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but the foul.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Pass to Pokusevski. Out to the right wing. Outside, Dort. On the wing quickly. He's covered by Thompson. They get it back. Holmgren. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson in the corner. Outside Portis. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Beauchamp. Paul outside. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Here's Pokusevski, defended by Portis. Joe passes to Dort. 5 on the clock. Here's quickly. Chalk up 2 there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kansas City leading by 14. Ball outside. Now the pass to Thompson. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Holmgren. Great D that time from Giannis. Kansas City has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 17. Quickly the pass to Joe. Back to Quickly. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Beauchamp. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Joe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
Oklahoma City has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Joe passes to Quickly. To the right side. This one for 3. Joe can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo inside. Open shot, Thompson. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
1 second left. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Kansas City cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Giddey hard to corral at his size.
Jones with it. Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Bryant. Adams, the pass to Jones. Back to Adams. And stolen by Kuzma.
Watch Kuzma.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here is Quickly. Tries it from 9. And Adams sends it back. Jones against Giddey. Adams with the screen on Giddey. Here's Kispert. The offensive rebound. And Bryant kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kispert. Here's the 3. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And it's Jones with the ball for Kansas City. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Caldwell Pope against Giddey to the inside. And Adams sends it back. Jones looking for an opening. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The pass to Kispert. The tray. The shot off that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Kispert. Sinks the three-pointer. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing quickly. Feeds it to Williams. That one goes. Count it. And 11 points for Williams.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Pass to Kispert. Shoots the three. Kicks it out to Jones. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. Here's Adams. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact, plus he's rewarded with the trip now to the free throw line.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Adams down low. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid, a wrecking ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Again, the Thunder. Score.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Adams with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
Outside, Jones. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
And Adams with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 19 rebounds. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Holmgren. And it's Giddey in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for Kansas City. Here's Paul. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord-cut them. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Thompson, left side, takes the three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. The pass to Williams. And here is Dort. Here's Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for Kansas City. Fades away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Thunder have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Joe off target with his three. And Kansas City shooting straight 49% from the field. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. You can't catch up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Kansas City shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Kansas City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Pass to Beauchamp. Thompson outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Thompson for three. Misses the shot. And so Kansas City takes the win. A resounding victory for them. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Despite any turmoil, I'll be proud of my soil.